Hello and welcome to my channel. Just wanted to let you know that today or tonight we're gonna be using a brand new ingredient for the recipe of this evening. You see what we have here? Can you see it? It's kind of weird looking, but it's actually a bowl and it's full with lots of nutrients that is really healthy for you. If you are a vegan person, you probably want to try this vegetable, which is actually found in the ground. So you might want to look for a celery root when you go to the grocery store and you want to find it. This is what you're going to be asking for: celery root. You'll find it on your grocery store of your preference, and I'll let you know how we're going to be cooking this beautiful vegetable in a few minutes. I'll see you later. I'm out. What's up? So I just wanted to let you know that I'm gonna be cooking this evening. Besides the celery root, I'm gonna be also using another vegetable that I really like, and in this case it's gonna be a green vegetable. It's called broccolini. I'm gonna show it to you right now. I'm gonna open this bowl right now behind me. I'm gonna show you also what else do I have for the menu tonight. And if you are interested, I'm gonna let you open this bowl with me, and we're gonna do it right now as we speak. All right, so let's see. Oh, I found it. Look at this. Small bag, but in this small bag I have a treasure that if you want to look into this, you're going to be also as rich as I am. This vegetable is so rich that it's going to make you feel like you're a rich person as well. It's actually organic, so you're going to be able to taste all the flavor in this broccolini. I mean, you can eat this raw, and you're not exactly just like that. You're gonna feel that taste of organic, and you can see it's got some beautiful green color to it. So you don't want to waste it. You don't want to let it sit in your refrigerator for over a week, because after 5 days this color is going to change to a brown color. So you don't want to do that, okay? Next, for the menu, I have this other big bag which holds a small package. But then on this one, let's see what I have. It's like opening a Christmas present, you know? It's like you don't know what you're gonna find. Like a box of chocolates. Oh my goodness. Look at this precious thing. Went to the fish market today, and this is what we found. It looks pretty small, but it's actually 1 pound in weight. And I think this is good enough for 2 people, which Patricia and I, we're gonna be savoring this dish probably in 1 hour or 2 hours, depending on the speed that we put in the cooking process. But I asked for a pound of salmon. This is actually wild caught, so it's gonna have the skin on, and it's got some plastic wrap around it, so I can really show you what it looks like. But when I'm just about to cook it, I'm gonna show you what it looks like. You're gonna be able to see and smell the freshness of this fish. Even though we are in the middle of nowhere, Utah actually gets fish fresh as you won't believe how fast do we get over here, thanks to the transportation and the beautiful brand new airport here in Salt Lake that we have. So we can get fish every day, anytime, anywhere in Utah. You can find it because you can smell it. It doesn't smell like ocean right now because I will lie to you, but it doesn't smell like fish. So this is actually a good sign that you have fresh fish. I'm gonna keep that in the refrigerator because I don't wanna have it outside for more than half an hour because I wanna keep that freshness, okay? I'll be back in a few minutes and I'm gonna show you what it looks like when I'm ready to start making everything. Peace out. What's up? Welcome back. So we're just about to start cooking, but I wanted to introduce you to my start of the evening, although I do have a fish waiting for me to be cooked. But this is the first time I'm gonna be cooking this, and at the very beginning of the video I mentioned what it is. So now I'm just gonna talk about how am I gonna get it going, get it peeled, get it chopped, and get it smashed, okay? So at the end of the product, I'm gonna have a mashed celery of root. I'm gonna have a puree of celery root, but obviously I need to get rid of the skin right here, which is very tough, so you don't want to eat that. But I have two tools right here which I like to use, but this one is actually very useful when you're peeling maybe a kiwi or an apple or maybe a really nice fresh carrot, so you don't want to get rid of the skin. But for this case, since it's gonna be a tougher vegetable, so this is what I'm gonna use right now. I'm gonna go to it and get ready to peel. So what you see right now, I have my celery root in boiling water, and it's starting to boil right now. So what I want to do right now is just get it soft, get it cooked, and then I'm gonna be adding my garlic and shallots, but not until this is done cooking. I'm gonna add this stuff right in there. I'm gonna add some salt and pepper, and I'm gonna blend it with some butter and I'm gonna show you when it's done my puree of celery root. To season the salmon, I'm gonna use some fresh ground pepper. I have some salt that I like to use, kosher, always kosher, because even if it's salty, you still can eat it, you know, rather than regular salt, table salt. So you cannot go wrong with this salt right here. And I'm gonna make it a little spicy. So I'm gonna use some Cajun spice that I like to use. Broccolini that I showed you earlier, and it's right there. I'm gonna have that accompanied with the fish and the puree of celery root that is actually in the process of being done. So stay tuned, I'll show you what it looks like. Bam. All right. And so what you're looking at right now, it's actually a hot pan. I have some olive oil right now in this pan because I have this salmon. So it weighs 1 pound and I have the skin on. And I like the skin on because I want to put that down first, the skin down. And I like to crisp it up a little bit, so when it gets crispy, the skin, I'm gonna flip it over to get the top nice and seared. Also, on my left hand side of this stuff right here, what you're looking at, it's just a pot of water. And the reason I have that water going is because I'm gonna add this. This is gonna go in there. So I have some salt in there. So this is salt water. I'm gonna add this for a few seconds, maybe 1 minute, not more than that. But I have to make sure my water is boiling hot so I can add my broccolini into that pot of water. But first of all, I have my oven to 375 right now. It's nice and hot. And after I cook my salmon in this hot pan right now, so right now it's super hot. I don't see the smoke coming out yet, but it's almost there. So what I want to show you is that I'm gonna put this in that pan right now. All right. Okay, see that? Oh yeah, okay, now I see the smoke coming out of the pan. So what I want to do is put it down against me so it doesn't splat. Okay, now you're looking at my water over here on my left. It's already boiling, and like I said, I have some salt in it, and it's like boiling hot right now. So it's perfect timing for me to throw this in there. All right, like so. I don't think I'm gonna leave it in there more than a minute. So I'm gonna pull it out. I'm gonna grab some tongs, make sure to push it in all the way in. When a minute comes by, I'm gonna pull it out and then you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, so what you see right now, I flipped the piece of fish over and the skin is crispy, just like I wanted to. And I'm just gonna leave it in there for maybe 1 more minute because I just flip it over. So I don't wanna get it cooked on the stove. So I have my oven on. I'm gonna stick it in there and right here you see my vegetables are quite done. So I'm just gonna transfer them to a different pot. And I'm gonna show you what it looks like when it's finished. So my broccolini is actually quite done over here. What I'm gonna do is just make sure it's shaken so there's not enough water in here. I'm not sure I don't have anything that is gonna go in the oven and it's plastic, so I'm gonna get rid of this plastic right now. That helps me get my broccolini stay together. Like that. Perfect. Alright. So I have my broccolini right there. Next, I have my fish, just like I wanted to. Oh, look at this. Damn. I'm just gonna flip it over like this. Put it on top of my broccolini in there. All the juices of that, I'm gonna have to save them. And I'm gonna have to put them on top of my broccolini, my fish and everything. So all the juices are not gonna go anywhere. The seasoning, the Cajun seasoning, everything is gonna stay in that fish. All right? Like so. Beautiful, look at this. It looks pretty healthy, it looks so gorgeous. You cannot go wrong with a dinner like this. If you have visitors at home, if you have your mom, you have your dad, boyfriend, girlfriend, you have a date coming over, I believe it's gonna be a hit every time. I have my broccolini and my fish ready to be plated. What you're looking at is the puree of celery root right there. And just to give it a little bit of color, I am in my refrigerator pulling some lemon. And that's just gonna go on top of that right there. There you have it. I think that looks gorgeous. Thank you so much for watching my video. I'm gonna have another plate set up pretty soon. And I'm gonna have some bread to go with that. And I'm gonna take some more pictures and show you how wonderful dinner this is.